Morning, good afternoon. Yes, another day. Today we're going to talk about farming. Today we're going to talk about farming. So, what is farming? Farming is simply means is the process in which you undergo before you plant your crops in a piece of land. Farming is that process that you undergo before you put the crops on that land. So, what are those processes? Number one, clearing. Clearing is the number one process in which you undergo in a farmland before putting those crops, or is the way or removal of unwanted crops on a farmland or a piece of land. You cannot tell me that you farm the whole state. You only clear a portion of land to farm. Okay? So, clearing is the number one process in which you undergo while farming before putting the crops on that soil. Clearing. Then another one is burning. Yes, normally I don't advise burning. Even after clearing, I don't encourage people to put fire on such a piece of land. Why? Because when you burn your farm, there is tendency that most of the organism in that ground or in that soil that making that soil to be porous, all those worms and insects, they are deposits. They are the real manure we are talking about. So when you set fire in that particular piece of land, I believe that most of those organisms will be killed, and in making the soil to be hardened. Yes, that is why I don't encourage, but it's still a process in which you can burn your farm, then start to clear up and put your crops. Yes, so it's another process. Then we can still talk about, in the process of doing that, we can still talk about the plowing or doing of rigid. Either you use a local hoe or you use a plowing machine to plow the ground before putting such crops. Okay, but I will advise you, especially when you want to farm, it's better you go for the clearing. Then after clearing, you fall the trees. You fall those bigger trees. Reason being that they are still economic trees, but reason being that for the crops to do very well, you need to cut those trees so that the crop is going to receive sun, which is the photosynthesis we are talking about. The sun will now begin to hit on the crops. Then the plants will now open up their stomatas. Then will be absorbing the sun that will make the plants to be greenish in color. Without that, you will see them growing stuntedly, yellowish in color. So that is why it is good that you clear your farm. You cannot just go inside the bush or the farmland and you now put the crops inside. How will that crop do well? So now that we have learned the processes before we go for the planting, we now know the processes before you put your crops on that piece of land. You must what? Clearing. The first one, you have to undergo clearing. Then after that, you do your packing and take away all grasses to the side, or if there is need for you to keep them as a form of decomposed material, you can as well keep it. Then also you have to fall all those big trees in that piece of land that you clear, so that it will enable the sun to come upon the plant you planted, so that they will grow very well and yield good fruit for you. I think today I'm going to draw the curtain here. Tomorrow we're going to talk about which crop are to be planted in a particular piece of land, you understand? Because most times some soils are not good for planting. So we need to know which one that is good to be planted in that particular soil so that it will do very well, so that your effort will not be in vain. Thank you for being with me. I remain your love prophet, your student teacher. You can learn as much as any question you can ask. We're going to respond to your question. Thank you, and God bless you.